Let's quickly understand what happened yesterday in West Bengal. In the context of elections, we know that the already election schedule was released. A massive election commission versus a state government clash yesterday in West Bengal. The Election Commission of India has removed Chief Secretary, Home Secretary, transferred 19 senior police officers. 19 senior police officers. Then Mamata Benerjee, she was very angry. She criticized election commission. Of course, election commission, they say that it is for neutral administration before polls. But Mamata Banerjee, as the chief minister, she felt it is to target her. They removed this chief secretary and home secretary, and she criticized the election commission. She called the move anti-Bengali and anti-woman. This is the word she used, anti-Bengali and anti-woman, because election commission removed woman chief secretary. And of course, Trinamool Congress and election commission both are accusing one another. And TMC accusing election commission that election commission is favoring Bharatiya Janata Party, and BJP framing that election commission is fair and transparent institution, so there is no favoritism to Bharatiya Janata Party. So this is going on between this was going on between TMC and Bharatiya Janata Party in the West Bengal yesterday. There is one more controversy that took place in West Bengal, that is voter list deletion. One of the biggest flashpoints in West Bengal is voter list deletion. 40,000 voters were removed and 64,000 votes are still under scrutiny, especially in Matua community, where West Bengal, where Trinamool Congress is expecting a major vote from that section, that is Matua community section. After, of course, that is refugee Hindu voters are more in the Matua community there. Always, whenever we talk about Matua community, the Citizenship Amendment Act will be discussed more. It's because of disenfranchisement of voters from that section before elections. This was released by Trinamool Congress earlier even. Trinamool Congress always calls that they're targeting Matua community to delete the voters to target the Trinamool Congress. Bharatiya Janata Party, they say that no, it is we are cleaning the illegal entries. So these two statements are very common statements from both the parties. Trinamool Congress will say that you are targeting us by removing Matua community voters, and these people will, BJP will say that no, we are cleaning the illegal voters. This is a very, very much common statement from both the parties. And one more thing happened in West Bengal, that is heavy security deployment. There is a fear of violence. According to Election Commission, they say that we are fear of violence. 2,000 to 2,500 CAPF companies. 2,000 to 2,500 CAPF companies. It's not number of army jawan. That companies are 2,500 companies they are going to deploy in the election, during the elections in West Bengal. What does it implicate? Why Election Commission is deploying such heavy security deployment? It is surprise to many people. Like it is signaling expectations of violence, high political violence, which is historically common in West Bengal elections, of course. Now BJP says that Trinamool Congress is violent party, so they may create violence, so we are deploying. Trinamool Congress says that central forces are used to hit or intimidate voters to defeat us. That is allegation by Trinamool Congress. So this is exactly what happened yesterday. There is one more incident that took place in West Bengal yesterday. The Messi event scam controversy was surfaced Earlier, there was messy event, scam allegations on few of Trinamool Congress leaders. We know that a Lionel Messi event took place in 2025. There were people like Arup Biswas and Sujit Bose. They faced allegations like poor event management, crowd chaos, and the opposition called it as around 300 rupees course photo op scam. These kind of allegations they faced. But now they got the tickets. The Trinamool Congress given them ticket because they are loyal to the party, and they were no. The Trinamool Congress says that they were our loyal candidates, so we given the ticket. Now the BJP is accusing that the symbol of corruption and elitism, because so those people who are faced allegations in that during a Lionel Messi event, they were given ticket again. So this is symbol of corruption and elitism is an argument by Bharatiya Janata Party. Trinamool Congress still backs their own candidates, their leaders. It signals that loyalty over controversy. That's kind of signal. There is one more controversy that took place in West Bengal is BJP's candidate strategy. Social engineering debate, like BJP leaders candidates list included kind of poor woman, a tribal woman, labor class candidates. So these kind of people, they were, they were given tickets there. The BJP narrative here is inclusive grassroots politics. That's what they're narrating. But critics are saying that it's a symbolic tokenism for electoral gains. And another highlight here is that is Bhabanipur contest between Mamata Benerjee versus Suvendu Adhikari. See, such a high voltage battle in Bhabanipur, because it's a chief minister versus chief minister's candidate, chief minister versus the opposition leader facing in Bhabanipur. They're contesting. That's a high voltage battle is going to be there in that constituency. There is one more incident that took place in institutional trust crisis. Election Commission versus TMC versus BJP. TMC is accusing Election Commission of acting like a political actor. BJP is accusing TMC of misusing state machinery and police. Finally, the result is that public debate is shifting from policies to can elections be trusted or not. Now, this can elections be trusted or not? The debate turned like this. There is another thing, this Identity and Citizenship Politics Act. Ka, refugees, migrants, these were discussed more. Like Citizenship Amendment Act, like refugee Matua voters, illegal immigrants narratives. These are all being surfaced and these are all being discussed there. So finally, another certain consciences, it's going to be like Hindu refugees versus minority voter politics. Core ideological battle of the elections are going to be there. There one more incident that was discussed more in West Bengal during these elections is transgender rights spillover, indirect political issue. There were protests in West Bengal against the Transgender Amendment Bill 2026. Even though it's not directly election specific, but it adds to anti-central government sentiment, and it could influence urban liberal vote bank. So these are all the main things that happened yesterday, like issues, Election Commission versus Mamata Benerjee and voter list deletion, and deployment of high security personnel, administrative reshuffle, like chief secretary, woman chief secretary, and high profile seat like in Bhabanipur, Mamata versus Suvendu, TMC, corruption narratives and messy event, and BJP social engineering strategy, and this what is a transgender bill. All these were discussed yesterday. Let's see what happens, what controversies will take place today, and then we'll talk tomorrow about West Bengal. Thank you. Namaskar.